Hello. In today's tutorial we will create this beautiful toadstool. We will need some yarn. You can choose your own colors. It can be orangey or this dark red. Today I will be using cream for the instead of white. You will need some stuffing, some scissors, 3.5mm hook, and some multi-purpose needle. Okay, let's move all this around, and we will start from the top, working down and then going. I will explain. I'm so excited for this tutorial. Just created it. Wasn't sure how to do this bottom bit so it can look exactly like a normal, like a natural toadstool, but it just came to me and I completed the pattern. Now I need to find the beginning or the end. Okay. We will start with a magic ring, 6 single crochet in the magic ring. Don't count this one. Okay. And then do a slip stitch. Normally put my end bit here. Slip stitch and then pull. I always chain 1 and then we do 6 increase, so in each of these 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we will put 2 single crochets. So we will go in this first one, so in each one we do 2 single crochet. you see how I work the end bit so it's nice and tidy. So now we should have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now again we go to the first one and do a slip stitch. And again I do chain 1. For row 3 we will do 2 single crochets and then we'll do an increase, and we'll repeat this 4 times. So we will have 16 when we finish the row. So this is 1 single crochet, 2, and increase. So in the 3rd single crochet we will do 2. So now we'll repeat it another 4 times. Single crochet, single crochet, increase, third time, single crochet, single crochet, increase, and the last one, single crochet, single crochet, increase, and now slip stitch. You can actually get rid of this, or we don't have to actually because it will be hidden at the back. So row number 4, now we do 1 chain. We will do 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then increase. So we will do this 3 more times, altogether 4 times. One, 2, and now at the end of the row, slip stitch and chain. So you can see now how the work start going downwards to create this little cute mushroomy top. row 5 we will do 4 single crochet and increase 4 times. There will be 24 at the end. This row there were 20, next row will be 24. So don't forget, this one we don't count as a chain, but we always work in the one next, in the same one. Two, three, 4, and then increase. So we need to do this 3 more times, and I will meet you at the end. End of the row, slip stitch and chain. So this will be now row 6, and we'll do 5 single crochet and increase 4 times, and we'll get to 28 stitches. And we need to do this 4 more times, and I will meet you at the end. Slip stitch and chain. Now we're doing row number 7, and we'll do 6 increase, 6 single crochet and increase 4 times. Three, 4, 5, 6, and now we'll increase, and we'll repeat this 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end. This was the end of row 7, and chain. Row 8 is 7 single crochet and then increase 4 times, and we'll have 36. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an increase 2 single crochet the next stitch. So we need to repeat this 3 more times, and I will meet you at the end of row 8. Now this is the last increase for this row. Slip stitch and chain. Now we're doing row 9, where we will do 8 single crochets and increase in the 9th one 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, increase. We need to do it 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end. Slip stitch and chain. Now we're going to do row 10, where we'll do 9 single crochets and then increase on the 10th for 4 times, and it will take us to 44 stitches. 2, 7, 8, 9. Now we'll do the increase. So we need to do it 3 more times. And I'll meet you at the end. And the last increase. Slip stitch and chain. Look how lovely it becomes. Row 11, we do 10 single crochet and increase 4 times, and we come up with 48 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this will be the increase. I'll meet you at the end of the row. this is the increase from this row, slip stitch and chain. So now for row 12 and 13 we just need to go single crochet in each stitch, and we should have 48. So we need to do single crochet for the next 2 rows. I will meet you at the end of row 13. And this is the last stitch and a slip stitch and chain. So we finish our row 13. Let's count them. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the next row is row 14. We need to do only back loop, not the front, but we need to do it with, we need to change colors. So what I'll show you how I do when I change colors. So you know I've done this chain, but I want to do it so this is the last stitch from row 13. So I will change the color. What I'll do when I do the slip stitch, I'll do it with a new color. Tighten it up and then chain. So now I will put both of these yarn to secure it. So now, as I said, we're going to work only in a back loop, single crochet with the white. So there will be again 48. Can you see? This is the front. So we are working only in this back loop. So this is the V shape. We are working only in this one, the back loop. I can cut. So we keep doing this until we reach the other end. And this is the last stitch from this row. Slip stitch. So now row 15 will be, we need to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we'll start working. Can you see it like that? So we'll start working half double crochets. So not in this one, the second from the hook. So okay, we'll stick with, no, I will do it from here. We won't do it from the back bumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we'll do now, we won't go here. We will skip one and go to the next one and do a slip stitch. Can you see? And now we will skip one and go here, another slip stitch. And now, you know how when we do our chain and turn, so this is what we went up one, and now we'll turn and we'll do this row. So we go over there, only the back stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last one we take through both. If you haven't done the pumpkin tutorial, you can go and do it and watch it. It's a very, very easy. So we keep doing this until we reach the other end. So now we skip this one and go slip stitch. Then we go skip one and go slip stitch here, and then we turn and we keep going until we finish. Now we can turn it this way. I'll just go through here in the first stitch. Go this through and chain one. And then we'll just get the back loop, this one, and the whole bit from the back row. I think actually this is the one. Just match the stitch in the front to go with the stitch at the back. So what we'll do now, just cut a longer piece of yarn. And I'll show you in a moment what to do. I'll just bring it a little bit. So let's see how many. So this is how it is. So we did 2, 4, 6. So look how I did it on the top. I did 4 and then I went a little bit here. I did 4, then the middle row was in between, and then just fill the gaps. Okay, so we'll turn it at the back side. What I'll do, just put this through here. Just to secure the yarn. Okay, so now we can start doing our spots. So if we decide to leave this row, so we start from the second row down. So the second row down, and then we have one row and we go on to the second row, and we do this twice so they're nice and actually we don't need second time. So now if we do, they don't need to be symmetrical. If you want, you can start with the first one being symmetrical. Okay, so we've done this first one, and now we can go, we've done 4, so now we can go somewhere in the middle between them. You can choose wherever you want to put the, so now we can go somehow in this in between. That's why we need a little bit longer yarn, so we have plenty, so we just skip one row and go into the next. You can see what is on the inside. It doesn't matter because it will not be seen. Just make sure you don't pull too tight, so we lose the shape of the toadstool. And also make sure they're nice and even. Look how pretty it is. And this will be it. Suppose I don't need it here. Make sure we secure. Now we can just a little more. Come back, but skip one of these little pillars. Now we can cut this yarn. So I've got this done. Before we continue, look how cute it is. before we continue, we will stuff the inside before we close. Before we close it, so what we need to do is bring this, we finish it here, so we need to bring it up here. So we just need to stuff it, and we don't stuff all of it, we just stuff up to here, because this will go like that. I think this is enough, and now we will need to do a gathering stitch. So we go like that, where there are gaps, like that. Now we pull it. So now we just need to fasten it a little bit to secure it. We will, when we do the stalk, then we will go around, but just so it doesn't loosen up, we go a few times up and down. Then what we can do is just tie a little knot, and then push it through. If you want, you can do one small. So it is going through the stuffing, and it's more secure then. I can cut it. Just pull tiny bit. When you cut it, it will go in. So now we need to do the stalk, and then we'll put the two pieces together. Look how cute this is. So now we'll start from here, work on up, do the stalk, then do this little wavy, don't know what to call it, and then we'll assemble them together. So for the stalk we will need to use the same cream color which we use underneath, and we will start with the magic circle and do 6 in the magic circle. We don't count this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we pull this end and tighten it, but not completely, so we can go here and do a slip stitch. And now we can pull to close it completely. So these are the first 6 in the first round. So I chain 1, and we will work, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll start with this one. So we will not count this stitch. We start with the next, and we will do in each stitch an increase, single increase, which means that we'll have 12 at the end. So this is the first one, and in the same stitch we do one more. So we repeat this another 5 times. And we are working this yarn through as well, so you can keep it closing like that. And it 2, 4, 6, 8. I can count back. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So this is the last one we're going to work to make them 12. Then slip stitch. So this is how I do my rows. So I have at the beginning of the row. Normally, if you don't do a slip stitch, you will go in a spiral. I like doing mine like that. So now we chain 1, and for the third row we will do 1 single crochet, and then on the next one we'll do an increase, and at the end of the row we'll have 18, the end of the round. So when we work in circles it will be a round, when we do in rows it will be rows. Apologies for making this mistake. So 1 single crochet, and in the next one we'll do an increase. One single crochet, and in this one we'll do the increase. 1 single crochet, here increase, 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase, we have 1 more, 1 single crochet, increase. So if you want, you can count them before. They should be 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. You don't have to cut this because it will be inside. And then now we do slip stitch. 4, 6, and again chain 1, and now in this one we will increase some more, so we will do 2 single crochet in the first, single crochet in the first stitch, single crochet in the second, and increase in the third, and we will repeat this 6 times. At the end of the row we'll have 24. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, increase, 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 1 we'll put the increase, and the last 6 one, and a slip stitch. This should be 24, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And now we will start, we will do the round 5 will be just single crochet in each stitch. So we will do the same thing, 24 single crochets. This is 24, and now we do a slip stitch again. So from now on we will start decreasing, so we can form this cute shape. So round 6 we will do okay, first of all we chain 1. For this round, round 6, we will do some decreases, and we'll start with 1 single crochet, second single crochet, and we will do invisible decrease. This is how we do it. We go through the first, through the front loop of the next stitch, and then go through the front loop of the next to the next, the next 2 stitches. So then we yarn over and pull through both, and then yarn over and pull through as a normal single stitch. So this is the invisible decrease. If we don't use the invisible, this is what normally we will do. And then this is an obvious decrease. So I like the invisible one. So we'll continue and we'll do 5 more of these patterns, single crochet, decrease. And at the end of the round we will have 18. 1, 2, and now decrease. 1, 2, front loop, front loop, 1, 2, front loop, front loop. And a slip stitch. Round 7 we will do another decrease. So we will do single stitch, single crochet stitch, and then decrease, and at the end of the round we will have 12. Do 1 chain and do a single and decrease, we are using the invisible decrease as before. Single. So now we can stuff a little bit as we go along. And now from from round 8 till 16 we will do only in a circle just 12 single crochet stitch. I want to show you something and then you can decide what to do. The way we count, can you see, this is the first round with 6, this is the second, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We know that here is 7, row 7. Some people use the mark, the row mark, they mark the first stitch of the row. The reason I don't do it is because I normally slip stitch and then I do a chain, so I have a complete rounds rather than spiral rounds. So it's up to you. I'll show you what you can use for that. So if you wanted to do a spiral and you wanted to be able to count all your rows, you can use any little pin. For example, this one, this is your last stitch, so you just put it here through, just pin it like that, and you can continue working the way around. They do sell a plastic different markers. I don't use them. Or you can have these little hairpins, which are, how can I say it, they have a little rounded edges. They're also quite nice. I have one, but as I don't use it, I couldn't find it. Or you can just put different piece of yarn. So for example, this is here. So what you can do is just put a little yarn there. Let's say a little leftover, not necessarily cut this. And then when you finish, it will be a piece of yarn like that. You can pull it and it won't leave you any marks. But this is how I do it. I just count my rows. So now we need to do 8 till 16, 9 rows of only single stitches all around. So I do chain 1 and then start doing single crochet. So I keep my finger pushing the stuffing down so it doesn't catch on the crochet hook. And also, if you want, you can stuff as we work our way around. If not, after we do the 9 rows, we can stuff it all. So if you wanted to see, we've done 2 rows, so it's row 8 and row 9. How I do it: first round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we now know it, we're on the 9. We'll continue until we reach row 16. I'll meet you there. So we just continue 12 single crochet in rounds. And this is the last stitch of round 16. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we can stuff. Just walk. You can decide how firm you want it stuffed. This could be quite nice for a child if you have a small baby, just to feel the texture, to hold it. You can put a little rattle inside. You can make it as a rattle. There are lots of things you can do, or you can just do it as a decoration. For round 17, we're doing 12 single stitches, but we are working only in the back loop. So chain 1, and can you see? So now this is the I'll just show you with this. And this is the next stitch. This is the next stitch, so it has front and back loop. So we are working only in this back loop. Actually, I'll show you with that. Only the back loop. Only the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, it is 12. Slip stitch. Can you see we work only the back loop, so this left, you can see it like a little edge. So when we finish, we'll come back and do this little curly bit here. And from round 18 to 24, we'll continue doing another only single crochet stitch, or around 12 single crochet stitches, and we're using both loop as a normal single crochet stitch. Okay, this is the end of round 24. So now we can stuff the rest of the stalk. We're nearly there. We just need to do a few more rounds to close it up. Chain 1. So around 25 we will decrease 6 times. So now we have 12 single crochet. When we decrease, we'll go to 6. So we will do it again, the invisible one. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. And now I keep, there is little tiny bit of a gap left. Let's fill it up, and then we will keep decreasing until everything has finished. So we'll keep going until the gap is closed. And this is it. We don't need a very, very long tail, but okay. So before we assemble these two parts, we will do the middle bit. So go get here. So we go back to round 17 where we did only back loop, and now we can see we're going to work in this one here. So what we do, we start like that. So we do a single crochet, 3 single crochet in each stitch. Now we go for the second one and third. So in each single crochet front loop we're going to do 3 single crochets. And this is what will make this curly look. 1, 2, 3. And you can see how I work this in as well. So actually, I forgot to tell you, we'll do it the other way around. So here, can you see, we will work this side up. So this is kind of the front, but the back we want to be on the top. It is much nicer. So if we we start with as a normal the finish, the cotton of the finish end needs to point up, and then we start from here working in the front loop. So now the back will be on the top, and it is cuter. For this project it's cuter. Normally we'll do it the other way around. One, 2, 3. So now we need to do 30 more. In the next 10 stitches we need to do 3 in each. Now we are doing a slip stitch in the first one, a chain. So now we have to secure this one as it's at the end. So we'll do it from underneath here. We're going backward just to secure it. So here how it looks, curly. Now it's only the last step left to assemble both of the parts. So what we'll do, this will be in the middle. And if you want it, you can line the edges. This is the edge and this is the edge. So you take a little bit of the top part and then a little bit from this part and just go in a circle and you tighten until we go all around. So you can see how wide the stalk is. You don't have to go further down, you just go around so it is nicely around it. So now we will tie a little knot like that. You just put the yarn like that, put the needle in, just hold it until it ties the knot, and then we'll push it down here. And now you can see the knot will disappear. Now we can do this as long as we go through the same hole and then come out somewhere else. We can do once more and then we'll cut it. And we have finished our project. Look how cute it is. Absolutely lovely. So there too, you can see the difference of one grew more because there was more rain. I think the tension of this one was a little bit loose, that's why it grew more, but everything is unique. I suppose the yarn I use for this one was probably thinner. I think they were the same, but I assume it was the tension was a little bit loose, but nevertheless they're cute. Look at them, absolutely gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked it, press like. You can share it and you can comment. I would love to see your creations. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Bye bye.